problem? What the fuck is your problem here? Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Well, I don't know, man. I got this thing on the screen saying the orientation is locked, but it also says that I'm live. Yeah, there's people on there. All right, well, it's fucking working. I don't know why this thing's acting like it's not working when it's working. Hey, kids. It's your dear Uncle Birch. Out here in the world, doing one of my daily trips to the post office because I'm trying to catch up after all the things that got messed up in my shop. System-wise, I'm like way behind on orders. So if you're out there and you're waiting for your order, contact me. I am sifting, and if you've contacted me, I've got your mail, and I'm gonna get to it. I've got a huge pile. I sift through much mail every day. The mail bag, as it were. But that's not why I'm here right now. Yeah, so just did my trip to the post office. So there's like about 10 orders right there that just went out. Today, since I'm out driving around doing this driving video, I hope I have the orientation right to where I'm not in some little sliver of a screen. I'm still playing with it. I haven't done a whole lot of YouTube live. But as you know, your dear Uncle Birch, the Hollywood warlock, is really big on psychology. And a lot of my videos, especially my live car videos, have all been about the psychological impact on your magic, your psychology impacting your magic. This one, words I've lived by. The immortal words of Mud Honey. It's much better to regret something you have done than to regret something you haven't done. Regret's a bitch. I don't support it. I don't condone it. I don't play it. I regret nothing. I regret nothing. Plenty of things gone wrong in my life. That was a learning experience. I learned something from that. It made me, each one of those things that happened made me who I am. And I like who I am. So I regret none of the steps that I've taken. I've learned from the bad, I've learned from good, learned from the mistakes, learned from the stuff that you get right. That's what this is all about. This here, this is school. We're here, our spirits are here going to school. We're here to learn some very important things. So as long as you're learning, nothing to regret. If you're gonna keep repeating the same mistakes, well, that's not learning really. And maybe you should regret doing that. I don't know, no, but I generally, regret's a bitch. And regret usually operates on a theoretical inner criticism. Little wounded piece of your inner self saying, you shoulda, you coulda, you woulda. If you had done that thing, it would have been a perfect thing. You're gonna regret that thing. You're regretting the theoretical outcome of a thing. And of course, in your mind, when you're being critical of yourself like that, it all would have been perfect. It all would have worked out. It all would have been the best case scenario. The things that you didn't do would have been great. They would have been great things, but you didn't do them. So you're gonna regret them. So it's much better to regret the things you have done, because the things you have done, you know how those things turned out. They turned out well, or they didn't turn out well. But you know that. You know what the conclusion of those events dealt with in that manner came to. You know the results. The other regret is regretting theoretical results that you've conjured up in your mind. How great everything could have been, would have been, should have been. When really those things might have been just as fucked up as the other things. But do it. Do things. You know, don't, you know, I'm not encouraging you to commit crimes, because, you know, well, then you can regret something you have done. Or you're sitting in jail. But yeah, I hear that so much. I hear people say, oh God, you know, I wish I'd have done it this way. I wish I'd have done it that way, you know, 10, 20 years ago. I wish I'd turned left instead of turning right. And you don't know what the fuck was on the left. It's theory that you've conjured up to put yourself down. Don't entertain that shit. You don't fucking know. You don't fucking know how any of that would have worked out until you've done it, until you've tried it, you've taken your risks, taken your chances, taken the bold steps. Because fortune favors the bold. Wow. Always people lined up in these stores on Melrose, man. Well, Fairfax too. Lined up, I don't know, getting the brand new shoes that just came out or some shit. You gotta stand all day to get the shoes. At any rate, I don't regret not standing all day to get some fucking shoes. I just go online, fucking order the damn shoes if I want the shoes. At any rate, that's just an important message. I don't know how much I can rant on the message, because pretty much said the main things, but I find it a really important thing that I find myself repeating all the time. And whenever I find one of those things, I decide, well, okay, this must be a message for the whole world. A lot of people need to hear this message. Come on, tourists, cross or don't cross. There is no kind of cross. There we go, kids. All right. So, Uncle Birch is here to bring you those important messages, because we spend a lot of times just fucking ourselves up with our minds. And regret, that's just one of the worst ones. That's like your little inner critic, your shadow can latch on to these theoretical things that never happened and probably wouldn't have worked out that way, and use them to put you down, saying, oh, you should have done this, you should have done that, you loser. No. Make your fucking moves. Make your moves and regret making them if you had to. But even those, I don't entertain that kind of regret either. But the thing that you've done, if you've done it to the best of your ability, with the best preparations that you could come up with, well, that's how that thing worked out. That's how that thing would work out every time, given those same parameters. If you change something, that outcome might change. But it's going to turn out the same way, done the same way, given the same circumstances. You know that. You know that you know what you've done and how it turned out. So basically, that's my message. Don't be up in your mind, letting your mind fuck with you like that. Because it'll conjure up all kinds of stuff. We all have these little parts of our subconscious that live inside us, our inner demons, our wounded inner children, these kinds of things that just, their purpose in life is to fuck us up. Even though they are us, there are parts of our mind that we should not let be in control. And regret comes from one of those deep recesses of the mind, a place we should not spend time. So it's far, far, far better to regret something you have done than to regret something you haven't done. By the way, when you see your mom this weekend, be sure and tell her, Satan, Satan, Satan! How do I turn off the fucking live now? Oh my God. All right, well, now I'm driving down the street fucking with this thing. Trying to turn off. Hello, everybody. And now you can see all these people in there. All right, well, I guess it's 14 people when I go live. Look at that. That's more people than I get when I go live on Wittershins. Hey, check me out on Wittershins. And Wittershins, I'm sorry, Spreaker.com/user/Wittershins. And at gumroad.com/witchschool, which is of course WITCHSKEWL. I'm working on my latest one, Witchcraft Without Wicca. And I think that one's gonna be a hoot. I'm gonna try and figure out how to turn off my fucking line now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's my dash cam, I guess. Oh, wow. All right, so I think I'm gonna be saying goodbye to y'all right about now.